Hello, beautiful souls. It has been some time since our last episode of Divine Balance. In our first season, we delved into a diverse array of subjects, encompassing realms of spirituality, mindfulness, inner healing, self-awareness, esoteric and mystic concepts, along with personal growth, all leading us to the path of enlightenment. For Season 2, we will be diving even further into these topics. I am excited to share with you all about what is to come. Stay tuned. As in each episode before, I am here to guide you on a path of self-discovery, providing insights and tools to navigate this journey. So whether you are a seasoned seeker or just starting to take interest in these topics, this show is a sanctuary for those who want to live a more conscious and intentional existence. We'll uncover the secrets of ancient wisdom and discover ways to elevate your journey towards enlightenment. Here on Divine Balance, we believe in the power of self-awareness and the transformative potential that lies within each of us as we align our mind, body, and soul on this spiritual journey together. This community is made of like-minded individuals committed to aligning with your highest purpose and elevating the vibration of the collective. Subscribe now and join us every week. Follow us on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify, as well as connect with us on social media. Without further ado, let's get into it. In today's episode for our Season 2 premiere, we're going to be diving into the Clair Abilities, how these concepts came to be, their origin. We will discuss what each of them mean and how you can figure out whether you have one or all of these abilities. I believe we were all born with these abilities and gifts, and it is your choice whether you embrace them or not, and if you decide to take the path of strengthening these gifts. Now let's get into it. Let's start off on where these concepts originated from. So the concept of what is often referred to as the Clair or Clair Abilities have deep roots in various cultures and historical contexts. Psych phenomena have been documented across diverse civilizations throughout history. Many ancient cultures, as those of Egypt, Greece, China, India, and indigenous peoples around the world, had beliefs and practices related to spiritual abilities and communication with the unseen realms. In ancient Egypt, for example, priests and priestesses were believed to possess powers of divination and communication with the gods. Spiritual and mystical traditions, including shamanism, Taoism, Hinduism, Buddhism, and various indigenous belief systems, often incorporate practices aimed at developing these psychic abilities. These traditions view the human consciousness as interconnected with the broader universe, allowing individuals to tap into higher knowledge and intuitive insights. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, European mystics, alchemists, and occultists explored psych phenomena as a part of their quest for spiritual enlightenment and understanding of the universe. Figures such as Paracelsus, Nostradamus, John Dee delved into esoteric knowledge including divination, astrology, and communication with the spirits. In the 19th century, the spiritualism movement gained prominence particularly in Europe and North America. Spiritualists believed in the existence of spirits and the possibility of communication with the deceased through mediums. This movement popularized practices such as seances, where individuals attempted to receive messages from the spirit world. In the 20th century and beyond, the New Age movement and various modern spiritual traditions have continued to explore psych abilities and the clairs. These movements often blend ancient wisdom with contemporary beliefs, emphasizing personal growth, holistic healing, and the development of intuitive faculties. While the specific terminology and categorization of the clairs may vary across cultures and time periods, the underlying belief in extrasensory perception and spiritual communication is a common thread in human history. These concepts continue to evolve and adapt within contemporary spiritual and metaphysical frameworks. Psych phenomena and the belief in extrasensory perception are not limited to a single culture or civilization. Instead, they appear across diverse societies throughout history, as mentioned before. Each culture has its own terminology, practices, and interpretations related to psych abilities, reflecting unique worldviews and belief systems. The concept of the clairs is deeply intertwined with spiritual and religious traditions worldwide. Many cultures view the human mind and consciousness as interconnected with spiritual realms or higher dimensions. Practices aimed at cultivating psych abilities often arise within spiritual contexts as a means of accessing divine guidance, insights, or mystical experiences. Throughout history, mystics, seers, and spiritual leaders have played crucial roles in exploring and interpreting psych phenomena. These individuals are often revered for their ability to perceive beyond the physical senses and provide guidance to their communities. In some cultures, such as ancient Greece or medieval Europe, oracles and prophets were consulted for insights into the future or answers to important questions. The understanding of psych abilities has evolved alongside developments in science and philosophy. In ancient times, concepts of psych phenomena were often intertwined with natural philosophy and metaphysics. Over time, scientific inquiry has attempted to explore and explain such phenomena through fields like psychology, parapsychology, and neuroscience, though consensus remains elusive. The concept of the clairs and psych abilities has been popularized through literature, mythology, folklore, and media. Stories of individuals with extraordinary powers of perception, such as prophets, witches, or shamans, have captured the imagination of people across cultures and generations. These narratives contribute to the cultural understanding and fascination with psych phenomena. Overall, the concept of the clairs and psych abilities is a multifaceted phenomenon deeply rooted in history, culture, spirituality, and the ongoing exploration of the mysteries of the mind and consciousness. Over time, as understanding of these phenomena has deepened, specific categories have emerged to describe the unique ways in which people can experience psych insights. Today, we commonly refer to these distinct modes of perception as the clairs. Let's explore what each of these clairs entails and how they manifest in each of our lives. Do you recall a movie that was released in the late 1900s called The Sixth Sense? It was based on ESP, or extrasensory perception, meaning that it is not a physical sense. It's one that is sensed beyond the normal five senses that we typically refer to. The most well-known and commonly recognized psych abilities are called the clairs. The reason being, it means clear. Now, let's dive in. The first and most commonly known ability is clairvoyance, or clear seeing. This ability allows us to perceive information or events beyond the ordinary senses. Clairvoyance might see images, symbols, or visions that provide guidance or information. For example, they can see a mental image of a person before meeting them or envision an event before it happens. This often manifests through vivid dreams or spontaneous mental images. Next, we have clairaudience, which means clear hearing. This ability involves hearing things beyond the physical realm, such as voices, sounds, or messages from spirits or other entities. People with clairaudience might hear voices offering guidance or even music that others cannot hear. It can also manifest as an inner voice that provides clear and concise advice during moments of need. Moving on, we come to clairsentience, or clear feeling. This ability is all about perceiving information through feelings, emotions, or physical sensations. Clairsentience can deeply sense others' emotions and physical states, often feeling what others feel as if it were their own experience. They may also experience physical sensations like chills or tingling that indicate the presence of energies or spiritual entities. Then there's claircognizance, which translates to clear knowing. This ability involves having a clear knowing or understanding without any logical or rational explanation. It's often described as sudden insights or knowledge that seem to come out of nowhere. People with claircognizance might experience strong intuitive hunches that guide their decision making, or just know the solution to a problem without knowing how they know it. Clairgustance is a less common but fascinating ability, which means clear tasting. This might involve experiencing tastes without putting anything in the mouth, such as tasting specific flavors associated with a particular person, place, or event during a psych reading. For example, someone might taste a familiar dish when thinking about a deceased loved one. Quite similarly, clairaudience means clear smelling. This ability involves smelling fragrances or odors beyond the physical realm. People with this ability might smell a deceased relative's perfume or the scent of flowers associated with a spiritual presence, even when there is no physical source for the smell. Clairsentience, also known as psychometry, is the ability to perceive information about an object or person by touching it. When touching an object, individuals might receive impressions, emotions, or images related to the object's history or the people connected to it. This can be particularly useful for understanding the past or uncovering hidden information. Lastly, we have telepathy, which is the ability to communicate mind to mind. This involves transmitting or receiving thoughts, feelings, or information directly from one mind to another without using the usual sensory channels. Telepathic experiences might include hearing someone's thoughts, sharing emotions, or knowing what another person is thinking or feeling without any verbal communication. These abilities, collectively known as the clairs, manifest in people's lives in various ways. They can enhance personal relationships, aid in decision making, and provide deeper insights into one's life path. Whether through vivid dreams, intuitive hunches, or empathetic feelings, these extrasensory perceptions offer a fascinating glimpse into the broader capacities of human consciousness. And that wraps up our exploration of the clairs and how they may manifest in your life. A quick message about a product that is one of my favorites and I believe is an amazing way to get energized. It is called Yerba. It is a great tasting and clean way to get your day started or a midday pick-me-up. This drink is made with yerba mate and green tea, so it is fully plant-based, therefore great for vegans. It helps feel motivated to get tasks done throughout the day without feeling bogged down by a crash from caffeine or sugar. The perfect energy drink that tastes just as good as it is good for you. You can find it at your local grocery store or online at yerbae.com. That's YERBAE.com, which has a locator available. You'll thank me later. Now let's get back into today's topic. So how can you figure out whether you have one or more of these abilities? Let's explore some ways to discover and develop your psych potential. Pay attention to your experiences. Reflect on any unusual experiences you've had. Have you ever had vivid dreams that later came true? Or felt a strong gut feeling that guided you correctly? Do you sometimes know things without knowing how you know them? Or feel emotions intensely when around others? These can be signs of psych abilities. Engaging in regular meditation and mindfulness practices can help you tune into your inner senses. By quieting your mind and focusing inward, you can become more aware of subtle perceptions and intuitive insights. Meditation can enhance all of the clairs by increasing your sensitivity to your own inner experiences. Keep a journal. Writing down any unusual experiences, dreams, or intuitive hunches can help you identify patterns over time. This can highlight your psych strengths and show which clair abilities you might be naturally inclined towards. You can also practice specific exercises. There are exercises designed to develop each ability. For clairvoyance, practice visualization by imagining detailed scenes or objects in your mind. For clairaudience, spend time in a quiet environment and listen for subtle sounds. To enhance clairsentience, engage in practices like energy healing or simply focus on how your body feels in different environments. You can also seek guidance and education. Joining a psych development group or taking classes from experienced psychs can provide valuable insights, support, and structured exercises to help you explore and enhance your abilities. Learning from others who have developed their psych skills can accelerate your own development. Trust your intuition. Developing psych abilities is a journey of self-discovery. Trust your intuitive insights and be open to the experiences you have. With practice and patience, you can uncover and develop your unique psych gifts. So now that we've explored how to identify if you have any of these psych abilities, let's dive into how you can strengthen these gifts. Whether you've identified with one or several of the clairs, here are some practices to enhance and develop your psych abilities further. Regular meditation is one of the most effective ways to strengthen any psych ability. By quieting your mind and entering a state of deep relaxation, you can enhance your ability to receive subtle intuitive insights. Try to set aside time each day to meditate, focus on your breath, and allowing your mind to become still. Visualization techniques. For those looking to strengthen clairvoyance, practice visualization. It can be beneficial. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing detailed scenes, objects, or symbols in your mind's eye. This exercise helps enhance your ability to receive and interpret visual information physically. Listening practices to develop clairaudience. Spend time in quiet environments and pay close attention to the sounds around you. Practice distinguishing between different sounds and listen for subtle inner auditory messages. You can also try listening to calming music or nature sounds to sharpen your auditory perception. Energy work and grounding. By engaging in practices like Reiki, Koiyong, or pranic healing, can help you become more attuned to energy flows, which is essential for clairsentience. Additionally, grounding exercises such as walking barefoot on natural surfaces or practicing earthing techniques can help you stay connected to Earth's energy, enhancing your overall sensitivity. Dream journaling. Keeping a dream journal can help you strengthen clairvoyance and clairaudience. Record your dreams immediately upon waking and look for reoccurring themes or symbols. Over time, you may notice patterns that can provide valuable insights and strengthen your intuitive abilities. Practice psychometry. To enhance clairtendency, practice this by holding different objects and tuning into the impressions or feelings they give you. Start with objects that have a known history, such as family heirlooms, and see if you can pick up on any specific details or emotions associated with them. Mindful eating and scent recognition for clairgustance and clairaudience. Practice mindful eating and pay close attention to the flavors and scents around you. During meals, focus on the tastes and smells of each ingredient. Additionally, expose yourself to various scents, such as essential oils or spices, and practice identifying them with your eyes closed. Telepathic exercises. To develop telepathy, practice with a willing partner. Start with simple exercises, such as trying to send and receive basic shapes or colors mentally. As you become more comfortable, progress to more complex information like thoughts or emotions. You can also join a development group. Consider joining a psych development group or finding a mentor who can guide you. Being a part of a supportive community can provide valuable feedback, encouragement, and opportunities to practice your ability in a safe environment. Trust and patience. Finally, trust in your abilities and be patient with yourself. Developing psych gifts takes time, practice, and perseverance. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and continue to explore and refine your skills. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can strengthen your psych abilities and gain greater confidence in your intuitive insights. Remember, the journey of developing these gifts is deeply personal and unique to each individual. Keep practicing, stay open, and trust in your inner guidance. Stay tuned for more insights and fascinating topics on our next episode. Before we part ways, let's create a ripple of positive energy together. Share your insights, leave a review, or drop a comment below if you're tuning in on YouTube. If this episode resonated with you, or if you believe it could benefit someone you know, spread the wisdom by sharing our discussions. For more, become a member of our Patreon, where we dive even further and provide exclusive tools and guidance. Links will be in the description below. Hope to see you all there. Don't forget to hit subscribe to stay notified about our upcoming episodes. Your energetic exchange means the world. I appreciate you all for being a part of today's conversation. As you go about your day, remember to stay mindful, stay positive, and continue to embrace the beautiful journey of self-discovery. Until then, trust your intuition and keep exploring the unseen realms, and may your path be filled with peace and growth. As always, with a heart filled with gratitude, I'm your guide Raven, sending you all love and light.